Welcome to the mandatory kit video for Snowdon Ultra 50 and 100 mile events. My name's Laura Hutchinson, I'm the Assistant Race Director at GB Ultras, and I'm just going to talk you through what should be in your race vest on race day. So first of all, you need the ability to carry at least 1 litre of water. This can be bottles or in a bladder. Personally, I prefer bottles. I can keep an eye on what I've been drinking throughout the day. Up next is your race tracker. This will be issued to you on race day morning by the event team. It'll already be switched on. All you need to do is attach it to the shoulder strap of your race vest so that it has direct line of sight with the sky and the GPS signal can be picked up. You'll also be required to carry a long sleeve base layer. This should be separate from the kit that you start in. We recommend popping it into a dry bag so that it's dry for when you need it throughout the event. You'll also be required to carry a waterproof coat. This should be a minimum of 10,000 hydrostatic head. It should have a hood and it should also have sealed seams. This is what's going to protect you from the elements should the weather be quite bad. You're also required to carry a primary and secondary head torch. Make sure the batteries are fully charged and they're working ahead of the event. We ask you to carry 2 head torches just in case anything should happen to the bulb in your primary head torch. You've got the backup there to help you if you need it. You also need to carry a thermal survival bag or a bivy bag. These will protect you from the elements in the case of an emergency. You're required to carry a fully charged mobile phone. This should have the phone numbers in for Race HQ. Make sure they're stored in your phone before you set off for the event. You will need to carry a whistle. Most race vests do have a whistle on them. Personally, I prefer a separate whistle. They tend to be a little bit sturdier and a little bit louder so that you can be heard in the mountains in an emergency. We also require you to carry a map for the event. For the 50 mile event, it's the OS OL17 or the Harvey Maps XT25. You'll see that the Ordnance Survey map has far more detail on it than the Harvey Maps. So we recommend really carrying that one above the Harvey Maps, but it's your choice. Alongside these, you'll also need a base plate compass. For the 100 mile event, you're required to carry the OS OL17 and OL18 maps to cover the full route. By all means, you can use your own GPS device at the event and your watch, but we really require you to have a paper copy just in case your technology fails on you. You'll also need to carry some emergency rations, a minimum of 500 calories. These are for use in an emergency, should anything happen to you and you need to keep your energy levels up. And finally, all GB Ultras events are cupless events. You will be required to carry your own cup for any cold refreshments. These cups are available on the website and they'll also be available to purchase prior to the event. They're really handy, they squash down into virtually nothing and fit into the smallest of pockets and are also really lightweight as well. So that concludes the mandatory kit for the Snowdon Ultra 50 and 100 mile events. This is the absolute minimum kit we require you to carry throughout the event. Should you have any dietary requirements or allergies, we recommend carrying extra nutrition. In addition to the mandatory kit, there's also recommended kit that you can carry. This can be a handheld GPS device, gloves, electrolytes, or a first aid kit. Always handy to have with you. But that concludes the mandatory kit video for Snowdon Ultra 50 and 100 mile event. If you have any questions, please just email events@gbultras.com and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. But see you at the race and thank you for watching.